Well, hello, hello, hello. Let me clear my throat. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Usman, hey brother, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. I guess the YouTube notifications didn't go out, but I just tweeted out the stream. Hopefully people got the notifications. Rockstar, don't get me started on those guys. Seriously, they need to get their heads out of their butt and fix this broken game. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and transition here. You know, I'm running late today because I had to get that video out first. Hey, Usman, I'm doing all right, brother. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is the worst that I've ever seen it. I didn't think the problem could get any worse, but Rockstar proves me wrong every time, I swear. Dolphins man, hey brother, what's good? What's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. Again, I'm running late today because I wanted to get that video out first. And I wanted to make sure everyone saw the video. That way, if anyone out there is on PC, then they're aware of what's going on. But this is the worst that I've ever seen it. So, let me get the announcements out of the way. What's up, everyone? Oddman 105, aka the Odd One here. Welcome to Saturday's scheduled live stream. It's, you know, this is, I am legitimately taken aback as to how bad, legitimately how bad the situation is on PC right now for Grand Theft Auto Online. And it just gets worse. You know, you guys always hear me say things like, Rockstar, fix your game. You know, this game is broken. And normally it's done in good fun, but this is the worst I've ever seen it. This is the absolute worst that I've ever seen it. Now we're at the point where we can't even play the game on PC without getting hacked, without having our accounts corrupted so badly that we could ultimately get banned from the game, and it's not even our fault. I have never seen it this bad before. Shogun, hey brother, what's good? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. Welcome. Like I said, I guess the Rockstar, not Rockstar, well, yeah, partly Rockstar, but I guess the YouTube notifications are running a little behind today. But I did tweet out the stream, so. No, Shogun, you're right. And we've heard nothing from Rockstar at all on this. Remember when the first remote crash kick exploit was released, was discovered a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago as a matter of fact, and I put that video out. We've heard nothing from Rockstar on it, nothing at all. And now here it is, this latest exploit, which is arguably 10 times better, or not better, but 10 times worse than that prior exploit. And here it is, we've heard nothing. Rockstar's done nothing about it. But I will tell you what Rockstar has done. Rockstar, within the past 24 hours, Rockstar they just recently patched the cooldown exploits for the Fooligan jobs. They patched that. They patched a couple of money glitches. They found time to patch all of these money glitches and cooldown glitches to prevent us from earning money a little faster. Legit money, mind you. But they can't keep players safe on PC. I just needed to set myself as online. No, Dolphins, man, you're absolutely right. Exactly. That's exactly what this is like. I mean, honestly didn't think that this problem with the modding and hacking could get any worse. But it's so bad now. The problem is so bad that you could legitimately lose your account. And more to the point, your PC could suffer damage. Your PC could suffer some damage because this is, they describe this as kernel level executions, if you will, which means that this is done at the OS level. So if someone can hack into your system that far to cause damage to your PC, then it's probably not a good idea to play the game. Not on PC, at least. I have a conspiracy theory about this, but it's just a conspiracy theory. I think that Rockstar is purposely ignoring these security flaws on PC so that they can push players off of the PC and get them on next-gen console. That's just my conspiracy theory on this. And I wouldn't really put it past Rockstar, but this is the worst I've ever seen it. So for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be live streaming exclusively from the console. So this is old gen Xbox. And this is where we're going to stay. This is where we're staying. So until I can get myself an Xbox Series X, this is where we're going to live stream from now on. Only because the game is too broken on PC. So what we're going to do today, it depends on who shows up. Again, the notifications on YouTube are broken right now. So I guess not everyone received the notification. I did tweet out the stream. The stream is functioning fine. So I don't want to stop the stream and restart it for the sake of sending out new notifications. I kind of wish there was a way to do that while the stream is ongoing. But we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully some of the other OGs will join us today. Yeah, Oddman, exactly. And it's just like I mentioned, it's not even our fault. You know, if you're on PC and some modder hacker steals your Rockstar ID and your public IP address, which they can do via mod menus, and apparently not even VPNs will help, then they can wreak untold havoc on your account. They can make all these changes to your account, which will flag on Rockstar's trash anti-cheat. So, in essence, basically, they're saying that. In essence, basically, they're saying that your account is corrupt, so therefore you can't. You're no longer allowed to play the game. Well, what about all the modders and their mod menus? So it's ridiculous. Mr. Spooky, hello, sir. How are you today? Welcome to the live stream. I'm doing well, sir. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. And yeah, Mr. Spooky, you are correct. It can happen on console, but console is a safer platform. And one of the reasons is because of Microsoft and Sony. Not so much Sony, but more so Microsoft. They're good about pushing out the updates. Excuse me. They're good about pushing out updates for the consoles. So if someone has a jailbroken console, and that's the only way that you can get a mod menu working on a console, because mod menus are not authorized apps. So the only way you can run it is to jailbreak your console. When Microsoft, for example, pushes out that update to update the OS on the console, it completely resets all of the security protocols on the console to ensure that no unauthorized apps are running. And that's what makes it so difficult. Socketed Gauges, hey stranger, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Cody, hey brother, what's good? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. welcome. Looks like the notifications are finally going out. YouTube's running a little slow today. Let's give it a chance to wake up. The T Club. Hello, sir. How are you today? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the live stream. It's good to see you. We're all doing well here. Thank you for stopping by. So we're having a Socratic discussion about the overall brokenness of what is Grand Theft Auto on PC. I legitimately, Cody, seriously, when I woke up this morning and I saw that. And I lost my mind. I said, you have got to be kidding me. This can't possibly get any worse. And sure enough, it got worse. Uh-oh. The Wired X is in the house. Hey, stranger, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome. Dolphins Man, that's a good question. I don't know if I got those liveries or not. I do know that I'm going to be honest, I haven't played any of the First Dose Contact missions, again, on my console character or my other PC characters because they're just not fun. And I don't personally think that the liveries are worth going through all that pain again. So, that's just my opinion. But I may do it again on the console just to get the liveries. No, Oddman, you're right. If Tez says it's a serious problem and he says this is an extreme exploit, then I think we need to listen to him. Like I said, Tez Fund is arguably the single most knowledgeable person on all things Grand Theft Auto 5. So if he suggests playing with firewall security protocols in place or just not playing on PC at all, then I think we need to listen to him. So what's on schedule for today? We're going to finish the Diamond Casino heist, and I would like to do something fun for a change. What we need to do is have an old school old gen Xbox car meet. I'm looking for the taxi cab company. I think it's this way. Let me get caught up on chat. What's that, Dolphins Man? You did it for the baby blue livery. That's the only way you can get those liveries because they're exclusive to the First Dose Contact missions. Paranoid Pet Pug, hey brother, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about this. Remote crashing and kicking in Grand Theft Auto is not new. It's nothing new. Okay, it's been around since modding in Grand Theft Auto Story Mode has been a thing, and we have to remember that modding in Grand Theft Auto was never a problem until Rockstar made the game moddable. So this has been an issue that's been around since Grand Theft Auto Online has been a thing, and Rockstar's chosen to ignore it. It's more important for them to do what they did 24 hours ago by patching the cooldown glitches or the cooldown exploits, and little money glitches that are helping players make legit cash faster. That's more important to them. They patch the easy stuff, that affects their ability to earn money via shark cards, but they don't want to deal with the legit security problems. It's pretty bad. It is. This is the worst I've ever seen. Hey, Oddman, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You like my new Jester modification? The Jester RR is a nice car. Very nice. I'm glad I got it for free. I hope you guys won that thing via the lucky wheel. Cody, seriously? Wow. But, believe it or not, Gatorade is one of the best things you could drink, Gatorade or Powerade, because it gives your body those electrolytes that you need. I kind of know how you feel. When I sit here and I live stream and I'm making content, then I'll forget to eat, and I'll forget to drink, and I got to remember to do those things. It's near. So okay, so socketed gauges. Thanks. It's near the casino. Let's go back over there. There it is, I think. Well, there's a notification anyway.
What do you want, Brad?
You're just getting caught up. Oh no, Wired X, if you haven't watched it, check out my video, my latest video on this new PC exploit for Grand Theft Auto. It'll explain all of it. And then if you have time, check out Tez's tweet on it as well. It's really bad right now on PC. Joker, hey brother, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, the notifications are slow. They're running really slow on on YouTube right now. And I'm trying to stay caught up on the chat. Looks like Streamlabs is working. At least something's working today. Yeah, and Dolphins Man is correct. It's very serious right now. This is the worst, the absolute worst that I've ever seen it. So let me get this straight. I come to the taxi cab company and I have a Corona ring here, an activity for arm wrestling. Are you serious? I guess this is what taxi cab drivers do all day. Yeah, socketed gauges. If I can get, the sooner I can get an Xbox Series X, I'm switching to the console exclusively. I'm never playing this game on PC again. And it's bad. And the worst part is that I have the security protocols in place on my PC. But I don't want to take that chance. You know, not so much for the game. The game is just a game. I'm more concerned with a hacker breaking into my system and doing untold damages to my files, to other files that have nothing to do with Grand Theft Auto, because that's exactly what can happen. You know, no, paranoid pet pug, yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I explained this in my video. Rockstar is more concerned with their bottom line than they are with fixing the security problems. It's pathetic. It is really bad right now. Okay, downtown cab company is now open for business. Begin taxi work from here. Taxis can now also be accessed by pressing R when driving a taxi you own. Man, I'm not buying this taxi, not at those prices. And the worst part is that the taxi cab, the cab itself,
I got a job going right now.
Is it's a Pegasus vehicle. You can't even store it in your garage.
Hey, Shelly.
So, until we get enough people in here to finish the Diamond Casino.
Oh, no, I understand. Yes.
Yeah, Cobra. Hey, Cobra. Welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you. Sorry about that. I missed your first comment, but yes, I am aware of that. We can turn all that stuff off in the interaction menu. So this is one of the reasons why we became CEO crime bosses, so that we can drive taxis in the game. Rockstar logic. No, but in all seriousness, guys, whenever I say things like Rockstar fix your game, normally it's all in good fun, but there's nothing funny about what's going on right now. Nothing at all. This is the worst I've ever seen it. Yeah, Oddman, you're right. Taxi business after 10 years makes no sense. But, you know, there's not a whole lot that's happening in Grand Theft Auto right now, or many of the decisions that Rockstar is making right now make absolutely no sense. Everybody out there who plays this game, whether you're on PC or console, should be concerned with what's happening right now. Everyone. So it's pretty bad. It's bad. That's one of the reasons why I got on late today, because I had to get that video out. And I needed to let everybody who was in my community know. I had to let you guys know that this, in fact, was a thing, because I know, just like me, many of you play on PC. You know, and up until recently, you know, there were certain things that you could do to protect your account. From any kind of hacking or modding or anything like that, but this is beyond the pale. So, this is stupid. So you mean to tell me if I turn the corner a little too sharply, I lose money? So I bet if I drive down Grove Street and start up a gang war, I'll probably get no money in fare. And you know, the only reason I'm going to do these taxi missions is to get the 2 liveries for the other 2 DLC cars. Which, you know, I think you guys know, you can't even use those cars in taxi businesses. You can't use them as actual taxi cabs, but you can only get the liveries. Why is this passenger wanting a taxi cab ride down here to the oil yard? What is this?
Thanks.
She's kind of thick. That's cool.
I've got someone for you.
All right, let me get caught up on. Let me get caught up on the chat. What's that, Socket of Gauges? You watched 22 Jump Street last night. How was it? Well, Cody, no, you're right. It's not. It's beyond fixing now. This is something that Rockstar, if they don't get on top of this, they, you know, this game is done for. Seriously. Like I said, this is what rolling downhill as fast as possible in a burning dumpster fire looks like. Now, well, you know, Paranoid Pet Pug, Rockstar is not that far from Activision Blizzard or EA in terms of terrible developers and publishers. They're not that far from it. How can you have a 9-year-old, almost 10-year-old game with, you know, 10-year-old, what's arguably 10-year-old technology, and an outdated gaming engine with this many security flaws? So, you know, to me it's just unfortunate that a game that's as fun as Grand Theft Auto is not getting the treatment that it deserves. And I am genuinely disappointed that those of us that actually play on PC have to go through all of this. So I mean, it's so bad that now we can't play the game on PC, or we run the risk of getting hacked and having damage done to our system. That's one of the reasons why I got on late today, because I felt it important enough to get the information out there to you guys.
Peace to you. Let's get this chariot in motion.
Yeah, the taxi business payouts are only for the taxi businesses, I think, are for new players, because it's easy to get into. But I would make the argument that contact missions, simian contact missions, pay more than this. So the taxi business, is more for role play, I think, than anything else, because it's definitely not for the money. Yeah, Dolphins, man. Yeah, 50. You got to do 50 fares to get to unlock one. It's 50 fares to unlock one of the. You guys see this? He can't make it up the hill. He can't make it up on the interchange. He can't make it up on the interchange. That's hilarious.
Get this shit back in motion.
This right here is a Rockstar fix your game moment right here. Yeah. It'll be all right. Let's keep going. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. Rockstar Logic 101. The poor NPC, yes. Unbelievable. Wired, I don't know if you're still out there, but as part of the live stream, what we're going to do is finish the Diamond Casino heist. I'm not sure if Mondo is playing today. Let me finish this fare, and we'll find out. Hey, green light. Now, I do know to get one of the liveries, you have to do 10 stunt jumps.
God bless you and thank you.
You got to complete 10 stunt jumps, and it can be the same stunt jump over and over again. It doesn't have to be 10 different stunt jumps.
Sending you the address now.
So, Dolphins, man, you got to complete 50 consecutive fares in a row without taking a break. I don't think I want that livery. I don't think it's that important. Socketed gauges. All I have to say is that if you're playing on console, it's a safer environment than it is on PC. The coding for Grand Theft Auto leaves it vulnerable to exploits. That's just the way the game is designed, because they're using an outdated gaming engine, and because Rockstar uses peer-to-peer networks for both login and matchmaking and everything else. That's what creates the massive security flaws. The only real way to solve the problem is to provide players with dedicated servers so that there's no direct connection between any one player. If you log in on PC into a public session or any session type, then you're directly connected. And let's say, for example, in the case of in the case of a public session, you're directly connected to the other 29 players that are in that same session with you. Many of them could be modders, okay? Which means that those modders can just as easily steal your Rockstar ID and your public IP address, and you won't even know it until it's too late. No, Oddman, no, I don't have the modified taxi, and that's only because I haven't played any of the Arena Wars missions on this character. Arena Wars, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but you really have to like playing games like Rocket League to get through it. And getting to level 25 of sponsorship is way too much time. The money is just not there. And all this for the sake of getting a modded, what is it, taxi cab? Just doesn't really make any sense. So I kind of want to see who's online. Let me do this. Let's give it a second here. So we got some people online, but I think our OGs are not playing today. Okay. Taylor Simmons, hey, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Uh-oh, Nerd Pancake is in the house. What's good, brother? Good to see you. Welcome. What's that, Cody? You're going to do the necessary taxi jobs? Based on what I read, let's go pick up the next fare. Based on what I read from Rockstar's Newswire, if you do 10 stunt jumps, in a row, you'll get the first livery. To unlock the second livery for the other muscle car, you have to do 50. Not 50 stunt jumps, but you have to complete 50 fares. So, it depends on how badly you want the livery, I guess. So, you know, and that's a good question. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that we're pretty close to being ready to do the heist finale.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're only getting $1,000 per fare. Okay. Imagine trying to do this in a public session. Wired X, that's a good question. You know, as soon as I'm done with this fair, I'll head back to the arcade and we'll take a look. But I'm pretty sure we're going in, what is it, silent and sneaky, so we're going to need to do Duggan shipments. Or I think we should do Duggan shipments just to make sure that in case we get caught, we'll at least have a fighting chance. But we've got quite a few of them done. We're more than halfway through with the prep missions, in other words. What's up? Hey, brother, what's good? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're doing well.
No fucking way!
Oops. Sorry about that. I was reading chat. So, Cody, if you hear an echo, hold on a second. Let me make one minor change here. Just give me a second. It's echoing again? Okay. Hold on 1 second here. So that would be desktop. Yeah, this is all still a work in progress. Desktop audio.
We're not there yet. Why have we stopped?
Okay, how's that? I think that should fix it. Oops. Man, that dude took money off of the tip. So how is it that the tip is more than the fare? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, did that fix the echo problem?
I'm going home.
Yeah, the main reason... Okay, so that's what it was. I just have to remember to reset that setting in OBS, both before and after the live stream. Because if I don't reset it after the live stream, then I'll get no desktop audio whenever I'm capturing. It's funny, I lost the taxi cab light that was on the on top of the taxi cab. Yeah, these taxi businesses or taxi jobs make no sense to me. But, you know, the payout's just not there, obviously. And this is not even good money for new players. So, I can't wait to do an easy cash this week video on the taxi cab business, because I will be doing a video on this. So ultimately, depending on how fast you want to drive and how much money you want to lose in tips, that determines how much money you make. Did anybody know this place existed in the game? I didn't know this was here. I didn't know this was here. What is this place?
I got a customer for you right now.
Oh, we're done. Completed 3 fares. I'll do the rest of this stuff off camera. I'm not really interested in it right now. So yeah, that's what it was. The audio monitoring for the desktop audio and OBS was still was not on, so I had to go in and turn that off. Oh, that's the ranger station. I never knew that was there. I never knew that was there. Okay, you learn something new every day. Let me request my personal vehicle. Yes, Oddman, new area found. Check. Taylor, yes, please. If you want to jump in, yes, jump in. I am showing as online, so that should not be a problem. You know, on top of the new security breach that's going on, we got this crappy event week. Probably one of the worst event weeks I've ever seen. Oh, before I go to the arcade, speaking of event weeks, let me go talk to Lupe. Let me go talk to my girl Lupe so I can see her in those baggy sweat clothes that she's always wears. And I'll send her out to get some crates. Because crates are on, what is it, 1.5 times cash in RP this event week. Which I don't understand it. What is it with Rockstar in these half-baked bonus events? I don't understand that. Would it have hurt Rockstar that much to give us double cash in RP? For excuse me, for the crate sales? That doesn't make any sense. You know, and it's been like this for a couple of weeks. I don't understand why Rockstar is being so stingy, and I'm using that word correctly, stingy with double money bonus events on businesses right now. And if you look at the vehicles that are on discount, they're crap. They're all crap vehicles, and it's 30%. What's that, Taylor? We haven't added you back. Hold on a minute. Are you online right now? What's your gamer tag? I'll see if I can't find you.
Hey.
All right, Lupe, go do your job.
It's done. No problem.
Yeah, I absolutely love her voice too. All right, so let's see what we have here. Just give it a second. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's give it a second. All right. Oh man, Lupe left me. What's up with that? Okay, so guys, if you haven't done so, please take a second to hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. It's a small thing, but goes a long way. That's part of the interaction that boosts the algorithm for the stream and for the channel. So doing things like interacting in chat, or talking with each other in chat, and hitting the like button helps out the channel a ton. Also, if you are new out there, don't be afraid to say hello. We're all a family, but please take a second to read the chat rules. We have had an issue recently with trolls showing up in the live stream, and they've been dealt with quickly and concisely. But that's a conversation for a different day. And you OGs out there, you know you got to make everybody feel welcome. You know you got to represent it. What's that, Oddman? You hate being alone in the... I absolutely love Lupe. I think she was a nice addition to the game. As a matter of fact, I've got her taking care of all of my crates exclusively. So Wired, if you're out there, join in, man. As a matter of fact, Wired, I need you to do me a favor when we finish the Diamond Casino heist. I need you to do me a favor. Again, I'm not sure if Mondo is here. Let's take a look. Let's see if he's in. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, he's off. He's off right now. Dope. I landed right in the police yard. I'm out of here. And now I got stars. Joker, brother, are you serious? Man, I'm sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that, bro. Wow. Sir, you have my sincere condolences there, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling better, but it's not... you know, it's not... I know that's something that you just can't easily get over, and something that you can easily get through. But if nothing else, brother, you have my sincere condolences. I am so sorry to hear that. And again, I hope you're feeling better in the future. That is unfortunate. Dope. Yeah, Joker, seriously, brother, you have my sincere condolences. I'm very sorry for your loss. It's not easy to get over the loss of a friend, especially someone that's close to you. But like I said, we're all a family here, so we're here for you, brother. Seriously. Oh, I need to go talk to, what's her face up at the bar. Wendy. Here we go.
All right. Bye.
Hi.
Let's make sure we've got Wendy's snacks. Here we go. Yep, just as I figured I was out.
Bye.
Oh, hey.
All right, let's head back down. Let's see where we are. Because I know we ended the previous live stream about halfway through, a little more than halfway through. Okay, let's do MC Club. There we go. Oddman, no, I haven't tried the new rabbit mask yet. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I even have it unlocked. I didn't get an unlock notification because those are all login unlocks, so everyone should get them for free. Let's see if we even have it. Let's see. Masks, animal. Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay. All right. Character, conquest. These were all Halloween masks, so vintage Halloween. Yep. Well, wait a minute. That T-shirt was for GTA Plus members only, correct? If I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look. Let's go to Tops. Specials, unlocks. Yep. That's what I thought. T-shirts. Hey, I got a Red Crew T-shirt. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's for GTA Plus members only. Okay, hey, Wired, no problem. We'll be here. As a matter of fact, let's see. Motorcycle Club. Let's go CEO with this one because that's easier. Hire associates. There we go. So the loot is paintings this time around. So we should be good to go with that. Dolphins man. What's that? El Rubio is broke. Hey, I've been saying it the whole time. Caio Perico is the best solo player moneymaker in the game. It still is, even though Rockstar made it difficult. It's still not so difficult that it can't be done without detection. So I still do Caio. I'm a little burned out on it right now. That's why we're doing the Diamond Casino heist today. But I think for the next live stream, we'll do a Caio and we'll do something else. But there doesn't appear to be that many of us here. And that's probably because the notifications didn't go out from YouTube like they were supposed to. So we may have to wait until next time to do the car meet. What's that, Usman? El Rubio needs some rest? No, we can't give him any rest. Although I think El Rubio is going through a recession right now because the last time I did a Cayo Perico, I got tequila and nothing but cash for secondary loot. So it was one of the worst, one of the worst heists I'd ever done. No, Cody, I'm sorry to hear that, brother, and you're absolutely right. Losing someone that's close to you is never easy. It's never easy. No amount of words from any of us will ever bring that loved one back. And it's very, it's very difficult for us as human beings to deal with it. The loss of someone it's very, very traumatic. The one thing that we can do as, people and as a family here at least is support each other as much as possible. That's another reason why I'm trying to develop and grow this community so that we can support everyone here as much as possible. Even though we're half a planet apart, we're still a family, and all we can do for each other is support each other as much as possible. It's never easy when you lose someone. But to know that there's someone out there that has your back no matter what, I think should be a big help. So Taylor, at one point you had the pink diamond and 3 gold. Ooh, that's a good haul. Yeah, Wired X, exactly. That's why we're family. So this is where we left off last time. The EMP device, the infiltration suits. Okay. We're going to need the vault keys. We should do patrol routes and Duggan shipments, which, because we all have oppressors, Duggan shipments shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so let's do the EMP. Or how much is it to pay for that? Yeah, let's pay for the EMP.
Fine, it's done.
And we're not paying 100K for that. So, okay, let's do infiltration suits. Hey, M Earth. Hey, brother, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. All right, infiltration suits it is. Let's go. And I hope you guys are doing well. Thank all of you for stopping by today. If you haven't done so, please take a second to hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. It really does. Those small things like interacting in chat, hitting the like button, chatting with each other out there, that stuff helps the algorithm big time. Ooh, this is a nice car.
If it weren't for this great country's abundance of private security contractors. Tonight's shopping list, courtesy of Merryweather Security, includes stealth equipment, night vision goggles, and noiseless covert rappelling gear. Oh, and that last item should come in handy if we can't use the casino elevator. So head over to their base and I'll be in touch.
Oh, Merryweather's this week. We got to go murk out Merryweather, okay? Also, if you are new here, please take a second to read the chat rules. Very important. But don't be afraid to say hello out there. We're all a family. You OGs out there, make everybody feel welcome. You know you got to represent. So, because of the latest security breach or security flaw that's being exploited right now, if I can get an Xbox Series X, I am absolutely going to get one. I don't care how much, well, actually I do care how much it costs, but I will be making content exclusively from the console. We're not going to deal with PC anymore. At least not until Rockstar can fix the game. It's just, I've never ever seen it this bad before. And Wired X, that's true. If you're Frost, you present. Speaking of which, I haven't seen Frost in a while. I hope he's doing well. Yeah, Frost is one of the OG OGs.
Alright, listen in. The equipment is all boxed up and ready for transport and their next shipment out of here. You'll need to hack the control panel to get inside the lockup.
They do know that I have a hangar out here, don't they? Dope. I knew that was going to happen. That was funny. Don't get in the car. Get the... It's on now.
That's the good stuff. Lose the cops and get it back to base.
That's easy for him to say. Okay, I see it. Alright, let's get in here. Okay, I'm going to call in my terabyte. That way I can lose the cops easily. Seriously, it's all the way over there? Thank God for the terabyte. Yeah, Oddman, I haven't seen Frost in a while. He stops in on occasion. I'm sure he's still out there. What's that, Cody? On this episode of Flipping Military Vehicles? No, on this episode of Flipping My Oppressor. That was hilarious. Yeah, M-Earth, the NPC aggression in this game is off the chain. It's ridiculous. I get it. It's not supposed to be easy, but, you know, the NPCs in this game have the aim of Thanos. What's that, Cobra? You'll always be on console? I don't blame you. I don't. Let's send the terabyte back. Services, terabytes. Return. I don't blame you. Like I said, when I excuse me, when I finally get an Xbox Series X, I'm going to be producing GTA content exclusively from the console because it's the safest environment to play from. And it's pretty bad when you got to think about playing this game in a safe environment. That's pretty bad. And it's all Rockstar's fault because they made the game moddable several years ago. If they had never made the game moddable, then none of this would even be a problem. None of it would be an issue. What's that, Dolphins man? You want me to get a PS5? You know what? I'm going to be honest, if I could buy both consoles, I would. Seriously. But because I am... Well, first of all, because I'm here in Japan, the PlayStation 5 is completely sold out. It's the most popular console, especially here in Japan, obviously because it's Sony, but it's sold out everywhere. And because the Xbox Series X and Series S are not that popular here in the country, they're also very hard to come by. So what I'm going to do is go to the Microsoft store and see if Microsoft can send me one. But believe me, if I could get my hands on an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5, I would absolutely get one. You know, GameStop, they don't ship overseas, and I don't trust family members to ship stuff like that. Because I'll end up paying for it, and it'll never arrive. And that would be just my luck. Alright, so what do we have here? We got the infiltration suits. We need the vault key cards. Yeah, Oddman, you're right. The PS5 is short everywhere. It's sold out everywhere, worldwide. And as a matter of fact, Sony increased the price of the PS5, especially here in Japan, by 20%. So now they're selling it at a price premium above retail. So if I could get both systems, I would. But I'm going to focus specifically on the Xbox Series X, and that's because I've got an Xbox Live account. Excuse me for a second while I rehydrate.
Luckily for you, I know where to find them. Locations for 2 of the Duggan's goons are with you now.
Steal the key cards. Got it. What's that, Target has? Yeah, I know Target has them and Walmart has them. Unfortunately, there's no Target or Walmart here. Why do we have cops already? Who's blowing stuff up?
Nice. You got one. Now get the other.
What's that, Emerth? You got the PS5 on luck? Nice. Like I said, they're both sold out here. As a matter of fact, I've been waiting on invitation on Amazon.jp for the past 3 months to get one. Now, to be fair, I could probably get one on what is it, Yahoo auctions, or what is it, Rakuten, which is also a thing. Rakuten, the problem is that there's a markup. And of course, Rakuten is just private sellers selling their consoles. They're not used consoles; they're new, but they're private businesses selling on Rakuten. So they're like 60,000 yen, 70,000 yen, which is roughly about $600. So they're selling at 20% above. But if I could get one, I would absolutely get one.
If my intel's correct, which it usually is, one of them will be in that motel having a swell old time. Burst in and surprise surprise him with his pants down and get the key card. Great, you've got them both. You don't need to bring that in, not yet at least. Just hold on to it until I see you next.
I just noticed this. My oppressor is smoking. That's okay. That's why I have a parachute. Excuse me. Yeah, well, M-Earth, again, that's another reason why I want to get an Xbox Series X, because I've always had an Xbox account. And I know that I have a Sony account, but I think they probably shut that account down. I haven't been on PlayStation Plus or whatever they call it these days in years. Not since the PlayStation 3 days. And that's largely because most of the games that I have are on Xbox. Services, terabyte, request. Let me call in my terabyte. Oh, yeah, I gotta fix my oppressor. Hold on a minute. It's smoking really badly. There we go. What's that, Dolphins man? You say no to parachutes. It's better to hit the ground and go splat. You know, I would agree with that. The problem is that Rockstar charges us $500 every time we die. So, that is pretty hilarious. Alright. Let me send the terabyte, excuse me, back. Return to storage. Was that Oddman smoking hot? Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen an oppressor smoke like that before. That's funny. What's that, Dolphins man? You got millions, so you don't care? True. That's true. I will absolutely agree with that. But because I'm a natural-born cheapskate, I don't want Rockstar to have the pleasure of taking $500 out of my account. Okay, so where are we? We got the key cards. Let's do the patrol routes, and we definitely need to do Duggan shipments. So I hope you guys are doing well out there. If you haven't done so, please take a second to hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Again, it's a small thing, but things like chatting with everyone else out there in the live stream, that interaction, hitting the like button, it goes a long way for the algorithm.
We're going after the guard patrol routes. These dumb cowboys actually keep hard copies, so you're just popping the trunk of a security guard's car and photographing the roster.
Nice. Also, if you are new here, don't be afraid to say hello, but please take a second to read the chat rules first. We don't do timeouts here. Violations of the chat rules results in permaban. We have had an issue with trolls coming in recent live streams, actually. So, we're trying to eliminate all that nonsense. This is a community that's based on mutual respect, good times, good vibes, and playing some video games.
Right. This is an off-site Duggan security meeting. You don't want to draw attention to yourself. I'll say
I think it's one guy left, is it? Okay, we're good. Ooh, money!
That looks like the right car. See what you can find in the trunk.
Man, these guys were loaded. Hold up, give me that money. And yes, I'm running around the parking lot taking money from dead Duggan's security guards. Because that makes more money, believe it or not, than the taxi cab service pays. Look at that. That guy had $30 on him. Okay, lose the cops. Let me call in my terabytes. Services, terabytes, request. Easiest way to lose the cops right here. Sometimes calling Lester doesn't always work, but that's why I own a terabyte. I friggin' love this thing. There we go. Cops gone. Oddman, that is true. That is absolutely true. I keep forgetting you can own more than one oppressor. That's absolutely true. What's that, M-Earth? No. I don't plan on doing the first dose contact missions ever again. Not on this account or my main PC account. Now, I haven't done them. Believe it or not, I haven't done them on my alternate PC account, so when Rockstar fixes the security flaws in a game, I may do them on that account. Let's see, services, terabytes, return to storage. And I'll only do them again so that I can get the Acid Lab or the Brigade 6x6 and the motorcycle for free, but that's it. I would never play them again. Believe it or not, you make more money with the fooling jobs on single cash than you would make with the first dose contact missions on double cash. And the first dose contact missions are double cash right now. But of course, the problem with the Fooligan work missions are the stupid 48-minute cooldowns. Which, of course, is another stupid decision by Rockstar to keep us from making money too quickly. But again, they can patch security flaws and cooldown glitches, but yet they can't seem to fix the problem with the security problems that exist on PC. You know, we play this game because we genuinely like this game. Grand Theft Auto 5 Online is still a phenomenal game, but, you know, Rockstar has to be the single most anti-consumer company next to Activision, Blizzard, and Electronic Arts that I've ever seen. Yeah, M-Earth, exactly, I agree. The taxi cab service, I think, is good in concept. It's a good concept, but the execution is kind of poor. Why are the payouts so low? And who are the taxi cab jobs for? Even new players can make more money if they do simian contact missions. If you think about this for a second, the cheapest simian contact mission will earn you $9,000 on normal mode. That's how much money you can earn from a simian contact mission. and you can finish it in like 5 or 6 minutes. So you have to do 10 fares to make that same amount of money with a taxi job. So it's just kind of pointless. The only reason to do them is to unlock deliveries. All right, let's do Duggan shipments. Let's go. As soon as the game loads back in. But I hope you guys are doing well out there. Again, thank every one of you for stopping by, especially you, Joker. Thank you for being here, brother. Much appreciated.
Okay. It is time to even out the odds a little. Duggan wants his guards armed to their big buck teeth, but we can cut off their supply. He's got a bunch of weapons and equipment shipments coming into the city. Get out there and destroy as many as you can.
Tunillo. Matt Lonato, thank you for stopping by today. Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream, brother. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, but Rockstar's priorities are backwards. They're completely backwards right now. You know, you got this phenomenal game that's just unloved by Rockstar. That's the feeling that I get. The game deserves better than this. It really does.
Boom! Nice! The more of these shipments you can find and destroy, the less they can use to find and destroy you. You get that? You see what I, Alright, vamos!
Yeah, M-Earth, it's pathetic. This is the absolute worst I've ever seen it. You know, I'm going to continue making content for Grand Theft Auto and for No Man's Sky, and I'll try to bring some other games to the channel as well. But that's why I'm trying to push to get an Xbox Series X so that I can go next gen on this. Nice shot.
Doing good so far.
That was a nice shot.
Security in there. Too bad for them.
So we'll have to wait and see. I'm curious to see how quickly Rockstar can address this problem. One of the major problems that Rockstar is going through right now is that they're not communicating with any of us. They're not talking to the community about all of this. If they know that these exploits exist, why haven't they put out an official statement on it yet? You know, they owe it to every one of us as players and as people that have bought this game retail to let us know that yes, these security flaws exist, and yes, they're doing everything they possibly can to fix them. But Rockstar has been tight-lipped over it. They've said nothing. And this is a massive security flaw on PC right now. It's bigger than the last one that happened 3 weeks ago. So I am legitimately on the road to get an Xbox Series X. So we are officially on the road for the Xbox Series X. That's what we're going to do.
That could have been the one they got you with. Oh yeah, baby. We're really weakening their position. Package destroyed. You got it.
Time for that flight over Chiliad. What's that, Ozdman? Yeah, that's what. I think Lester's making out with Miss Baker, and he's making out with Georgina as well. Oh, he's definitely making out with her. Tumelo, that's a good question. I think it depends on what you're doing. If you're money grinding, then the Mark II oppressor is the best.
What's the hold up here? Come on!
The Mark II oppressor is the best money grind vehicle in the game, in my opinion. Now, the Mark I oppressor is more fun. It's a lot more fun.
Total wipeout. Casino security is going to be left holding their dicks after this. The heist will be a cakewalk.
So says Lester. And seriously, if you guys think about it,
Buddy, we have got an emergency at the club, okay? Some punks came in, took a bunch of our customers' property. I had nothing to do with it. I'm not that desperate yet. We need to track them down and deal with this, or people will stop coming.
great. Great, my nightclub's been raided. Thanks, Rockstar. Recover the property from the street punks. Thanks, I appreciate that, Rockstar. You guys suck. Yeah, my nightclub's being raided. Oh my goodness, Rockstar logic. You could be in the middle of a mission and have your nightclub or have your warehouse be raided. So we'll get there in a minute. Excuse me. But hope you guys are doing well out there. Again, thank everyone for stopping by today. The YouTube notifications are running behind schedule, I guess. They went out a little late. Sometimes they go out when they're supposed to, when the live stream launches, but sometimes there's a bit of a delay. I know the notifications didn't go out for some people until at least 10 minutes after the stream began. So, if that happens, if you guys notice that becoming a trend, what you can do is uncheck then recheck the bell icon. And that should solve the problem. That's something that you may have to do on occasion. That's just the way YouTube is. Was that M-Earth? Yeah, he always looks like that. I noticed that. And I think that's because Laszlo's like on his last leg, if you will. You know, he lost his TV career. Remember, he lost his TV career, so now he's hanging out at our nightclub trying to relive his youth with his glowing tennis shoes. Yeah, Wired X, exactly. Rockstar, fix your raids. They need to chill out with those raids. That's ridiculous. Why is it that we can't have a full warehouse worth of goods? You know, you can't conduct any other business unless you're a CEO, VIP, or an MC. That just kind of doesn't make any sense. So we got this one guy running over here near Grove Street. get him? Yeah, we got him. You know, it seems kind of strange that if we blow up one of these guys with a rocket, wouldn't that destroy the cell phone too? Rockstar logic. What's that, Cody? You just reached rank 500? Congrats on that, bro. I don't think I'll ever be playing this game that long to reach level 500, to be honest. Alright, back to the arcade. Excuse me. Laszlo, what do you want?
Great work. I knew you'd be able to handle things. Next time I'll back you up, all right?
I actually like Laszlo better when he was in Grand Theft Auto 4, but that's just me. Hey, Cody, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. When you get to be my age, you stop counting years and just basically you write down your date of birth on your ID card as old. So, but I do appreciate that. All right, let's go back inside. So guys, give me like 2 minutes. I need to go visit the room. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You guys sit tight. I'll be right back. Oh no, M-Earth, you're right about that. Every time I see that that VIP mission where you got to drive the guy all the way out to Sandy Shores to go to the hospital, I just leave session and find a new session. There's no way I'm going to do that. But I'll be right back, guys. Sit tight for a minute. Don't go anywhere. If you're new to the channel, don't be afraid to say hello, but please take a second to read the chat rules. Very important. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Dustin, hey brother, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. What's that? You're waiting for Picard Season 3. So, Cody, interesting. Sandy Shores, you believe, is based off the Salton Sea. I'm going to have to Google that and check that out. I know there are, quite a few Easter eggs in Grand Theft Auto Online. Hey, thanks, Oodman. Appreciate that. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I couldn't hold that water any longer. I had to go. Interesting. So, Dustin, let me ask you a question. Do you think that the Picard series in Star Trek is canon? I know that Star Trek Discovery is not canon, and that's why I don't really watch it. But I'm curious to know what you think about Star Trek Picard. Discovery is just like, that's just complete WTF right there. Okay, so Duggan shipments is done. Let's go get the power drills. Or how much are the power drills? 100K for power drills? Man, I can't do that. Let's go get them. So yeah, Dustin, that's what I heard about that. Q is going to die in Season 3 of Star Trek Picard.
Okay, we're going after some.
Yeah, Picard is weird, but mostly canon.
They won't get us into the vaults, but they might help us with the safety deposit boxes when we're in there. Should be easy, right? Head to this construction site and see if you can find some. I'd send you to a hardware store, only we don't want these coming up on a shark card statement.
Yeah, I do know that Star Trek Discovery it's not, in my opinion, is not canon because there are some things that happen in Discovery that just make absolutely no sense.
While walking around there, just in case these guys clock you're not paying your union dues.
Excuse me.
I told you they'd take exception to someone just wandering around. Knock them out if you have to, but don't kill any of them for Christ's sake. Of course, you just had to kill somebody. The cops are on their way. This was supposed to be low-key and, kinda chill.
So if we steal the outfit, do we get to keep it? Services, terabyte, request. I'll be right back. Let me get rid of the cops and I'll pick up the other power drill. This is why I own a terabyte. What's that, Oodman? Power 8 gives you the power to shower. You've been Cody, you've been racing to the Yeah, Power 8 will do that. I like how pissed off Lester gets if things don't quite go the way he wants them to. Alright, let's send the terabyte back. Services, terabyte. What's that, M-Earth? The ambush is funny. I really wish that Rockstar would work on their the stealth mechanic in the game, because the stealth mechanic is broken. Excuse me. Alright, so we need to get the level 2 security pass from the dead, hopefully from the dead valet guy that I beat up last week to win the podium car. Interesting. So you would consider Discovery canon. I will say that Discovery is in, it's in the, it's in Star Trek Online. So as far as the Star Trek Online universe is concerned, it's canon. I don't particularly like the series because, not because of the actors or actresses. I don't have a problem with them. I just think that the story makes absolutely no sense. You know, there are things that happen in Star Trek Discovery that wouldn't happen otherwise, but I have to remember that that's a different Star Trek universe. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, we want the level 2 pass. Let's go get it. Hopefully we've got the dead valet guy again. That's the easiest, I think. But for the next live stream, we need to try to do a car meet. An old gen Xbox car meet, because that's something that we haven't done in a while. What we should do is... Steal the hearse, he says. Yeah, Dustin, I agree with that. Again, I don't have a problem with the actors or actresses in Star Trek Discovery. I have a problem with the writing. Oh, sure, of course you weren't. I understand completely. Excuse me.
You motherfucking ass!
Okay, so we got to steal the hearse.
I hope you enjoy the company of police officers, because they're after you.
See, services, terabyte, request. Oh, I got shot in the knee. That's got to hurt. Alright, I'm going to go lose the cops. This is why you want the terabyte. This is why you need a terabyte, people. And just like that, cops are gone. What's that? You see those women power walking out there again?
Good. Now drive over to the morgue. We're gonna see if you pass as someone who spends a lot of time with corpses.
Okay, let's send the terabyte back. Dustin, very interesting. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Also, if you haven't done so, please take a second and hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. And you get to watch us do cool stuff like drift hearses in the rain. Also, if you are new here, please take a second to read the chat rules. Very important. But don't be afraid to say hello out there. We're all a family. And you OGs out there, you know you got to make everybody feel welcome. You know you got to represent. That reminds me, after this I need to stop by and talk to Lupe again and have her source some more crates. You guys know what I want to see? You know what I want to see in Grand Theft Auto? I want to see Rockstar put HSW upgrades on the hearse. I think that would be the sickest ride ever.
Park the hearse and walk straight through the front door like you're about to get elbowed deep in a chest cavity.
I would like to see, seriously, HSW upgrades. On the hearse. Or on the Faggio. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Let's get my personal vehicle delivered because we're going to need it. Yeah, Dustin, you know why Paramount did that? Paramount, because of the Paramount CBS and Paramount Viacom split. Remember, Paramount doesn't own the license to. They don't own the license to Star Trek, not to the canon Star Trek, and that includes everything up into and including Star Trek. What was it? Enterprise. Everything up to Star Trek Enterprise, but everything after Star Trek Enterprise. Paramount does own. That's why we have that alternate universe of Star Trek, the Kelvin timeline. That's where that came from. That's Paramount's own Star Trek. So that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why the Paramount Star Trek is different from the Star Trek that you're seeing.
Okay, now look around for our valet, but try off.
Tumelo, that's a good question. I think because of all of the problems that exist on PC, that's why they haven't brought it to PC yet.
Search his pockets for his past before anyone sees you.
Excuse me. You know, again, my conspiracy theory is that Rockstar is trying to force people off of the PC platform and onto next gen. That's why they haven't fixed all of the problems.
This pass should give us access to the level 2 doors in the back area of the casino.
With the security flaws on PC.
And try to forget you just found out a dead guy. You don't need to bring that in, not yet at least. Just hold on to it until I see you next. Good job in there. You know, at least some good came out of this horrible tragedy. Feels like a lot of these valets are dying for no good reason at all.
Hold on a minute, Lester. Lester, you seem like you're trying to blame me for that. Can I help it if I gotta kill the valet guy to get a podium car? That's not my fault. Yeah, Tumelo, the security on PC is the worst. It is, especially with this new Rockstar security flaw that exists on PC. This is the worst I've ever seen it. M-Earth, yeah, you're right. It does make sense with Rockstar. To them, it makes sense. I guess that's why sales numbers for the game are down and player numbers for the game. They're going to be especially down now. People are going to be too afraid to play it on PC as a result of it. Okay, so player take 1.9 mil. Just getting caught up on chat here. So let's go ahead and start this, I guess.
Right, this looks good. Time to find people crazy enough to follow you in.
So he says. So yeah, this is going to be silent and sneaky. All right, let's do this. Yeah, Oddman, you're right. You would think that after 10 years, this game would run perfectly, but it doesn't. You know, it still has blatant security flaws, day one security flaws, I should say. I think, hold on a minute, matchmaking is open. Who is this guy? Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm trying to see who else is in our session here. But yeah, I think matchmaking is open. I'm going to have to go in and change that. But you got to wait until you get into the actual menu to change it. So let's try that again. Matchmaking closed. Okay, so that should do it. Okay, so Wired, you're good with 15? Okay, nice. So Taylor, what cut do you want? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Dustin, again, one of the reasons that you got oversized bridges and oversized starship sizes because the Kelvin universe starships and even the starships, some of the starships in the prime timeline for, let's say, Star Trek Discovery and Strange New Worlds are like 3 times the size of the original Star Trek Enterprise. And that was done because of design changes by contract. Paramount and what is it, Viacom CBS, they had to make changes to the designs of the ships and characters that had to be at least 25% different than the original. So that's why a lot of the ships in Star Trek are bigger and look way different than they should. Because there's no reason for the Enterprise in Strange New Worlds to be that big. But when compared to the original Enterprise that we know from the 60s. Don't get me wrong, I actually like Strange New Worlds. I think it's an awesome TV series. But it's a nice different take on Star Trek. But Discovery, I'm just not really feeling. Okay, so... Wired, what's our entry on this? I keep forgetting. Since this is silent and sneaky, what's our entry point going to be on this one? Is it staff lobby or is it waste disposal? Okay, got it. Staff lobby. Staff lobby. The buyer, we want the high ballers. Okay, we don't need that, don't need that.
It's that time again. Let's hit it and be home in time for waffles.
You said be home in time for waffles. What? Nice. Actually, high-end crook looks pretty cool. The untraceable. Yeah, I'll do this one. These outfits. All right, so if I miss someone in the chat, I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm going to be focusing on not getting caught. So, anybody going to try to win the podium car this week?
Can still make so much noise. But here's hoping. The key to this whole job is to forget we're attempting a career-defining heist and stay calm. Are you calm? Good, because I'm calm. What's not to be calm about? If you screw up and they see you, we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way, one dead guy at a time. Okay, you want the good news or the bad news?
One dead guy at a time.
The good news is that they just had a record-breaking weekend, so the vault is full to bursting. And the bad news is that they've hired extra security to guard it. High risk, high gain. Just how
All right, here we go. Any day now, game. This is why we need expanded and enhanced. Or to go next gen at least. The load times are ridiculous. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Again, thanks for stopping by today's live stream. Just give it a second. We're playing the circle game on the lower right-hand side of the corner, apparently. There we go.
Metal detectors up ahead. You'll need to find the fuse box on the side of the unit, take it out with a stun gun, and get through before it recovers. That's it. Shorted. Quickly, get through. We should get away with that one, but take out one more camera and they'll know something's up. You can't shoot down many cameras. It's the kind of thing security tends to notice. Heads up.
Ooh, right in the back of the head.
Ahead. The stun gun should disable the camera for a while. Or go old school and time your run. Don't forget, we've still got the ace up our sleeve, huh? You like that? The EMP is all set and ready to go. It'll kill every circuit in the casino. Lights, cameras, the whole caboose. Except the doors. They have an off-site failsafe. Make as much progress as you can before the backup generator kicks in. Alright, the camera just went down. It'll be back online soon. And remember, if you bring down too many at the same time, they'll hit the alarm.
What happened?
Good.
The camera has been discovered.
Tell your mama I said hi. Necessary force. Your mother was a low-down dog.
Okay, we gotta restart.
Right here.
I'm out. Gotta reload.
Get down.
Okay, here we are at last. The lower level. Naturally, it's heavily guarded.
All right, you are close, my friend.
Cover me.
Yeah, we gotta restart. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, okay. I didn't kill anybody, so let's restart. That's okay. There's no penalty if we don't get like an Elite Challenge bonus on this, so it's no big deal. Yeah, I just need a little extra spending money because I want to customize a car today.
Metal detectors up ahead. You'll need to find the fuse box on the side of the unit, take it out with a stun gun, and get through before it recovers. That's it. Shorted. Quickly, get through. Heads up. CCTV ahead. The stun gun should disable the camera for a while. Or go old school and time your run. We should get away with that one, but take out one more camera and they'll know something's up. You can't shoot down many cameras. It's the kind of thing security tends to notice. Heads up. CCTV ahead. The stun gun should disable the camera for a while. Or go old school and time your run.
You hear about this special guest upstairs?
Okay, let's get the take out of the
Don't
vault.
forget, we've still got the ace up our sleeve, huh? You like that? The EMP is all set and ready to go. It'll kill every circuit in the casino. Lights, cameras, the whole caboose. Except the doors. They have an off-site failsafe. Make as much progress as you can before the backup generator kicks in. Hey, before they go to the vault, today's takings are stored near where you are. It's up to you, but might be worth a detour. It's a two-room system. One of you needs to hold the access button in the security room. The other runs through and grabs the cash. The cash is on the
It's funny how
card.
he's making
Don't
these
get
statements. He's
distracted.
talking
This is
about
just
this
the
while we're
starter.
already doing it.
Quick and clean. Very nice. No hassle. I like it.
Excuse me.
Alright, that camera just went down. It'll be back online soon. And remember, if you bring down too many at the same time, they'll hit the alarm. Remember, these people aren't idiots. If you fry too many cameras at once, security will know something's up. Okay, here we are at last. The lower level, naturally, is heavily guarded. Quicker than hacking it. And we are dark. Goggles on, everyone. Looks like they don't suspect a thing. So let's make the most of it. You're so close. See that security checkpoint? The man trap is just beyond it. Nice shot. See that? That's your man trap, so pay attention. You'll have to swipe both vault keycards simultaneously at separate control panels. That unlocks the system, but even then, we can't open both the inner and the outer doors simultaneously. Everyone needs to get inside so we can close the first door and then open the second. We need one person with a vault keycard at each terminal. Let's go! Get everyone inside the man trap now. I can keep the first door open until you're set.
Well, that EMP didn't last very long, did it? 70K for that? I want a refund.
Okay, so far so
Clutch,
well.
hey brother, what's going on?
To the
Welcome,
vault.
good to see you.
Looks like the guard at the vault room isn't there. Happy days. I know this is a special moment for you down there, but trust me, it's about to get a lot more
Excuse me.
special on the other side of that door. Break out the laser drill, let's do this! The lock mechanism should melt like butter. You just need to target the weak points. Don't rush. If you push the drill too hard, it'll overheat. We're not on a time limit until we're inside.
Nice. Excuse me. All right, let's go with them paintings.
The art will need to be cut out of its frames. Shouldn't affect the value much. Go! Good news. Seeing as we stayed under the radar, we have a little more time here. Now, your hacker can block the security sensors while you're in the vault, but only for a while. If the system goes quiet for too long, it triggers the alarm as a failsafe. And, did I mention that if the alarm goes off in here, they'll flood the place with nerve agent? No? Okay, well, I'm mentioning it now. There's a set of lockboxes in here. Drill them if you've got the time, but I can't promise you there'll be anything good inside.
What's that? You hit 54 mil today? Nice. Okay, you got 2 minutes 15. All right. Okay, 1 minute 50. Okay, he got it. That is the ugliest painting I've ever seen, but I think it's actually based on a real life painting. So we got 1 minute 18. Okay, I think I can get this in 20 seconds. We'll find out. All right, Lester, we hear you. All right, we're done.
Alarm, so make the most of it.
We're done. We're done.
Seconds. Perfect. Now get out before they smell a rat. In and out undetected. Who'd have thought it? People, that is the mother load. We cleaned them out.
Wow, we actually pulled out 2.6 mil from that? Nice. Yeah.
Down there, you know? They're not gonna
I'll get caught up on chat in just a second.
except for the insurance bill.
Back in business. Everything looks okay over here.
All right, the camera just went down. It'll be back online soon. And remember, if you bring down too many at the same time, they'll hit the alarm. Perfect. Never saw you coming. You know, if we pull this off, it'll be the crown jewel of my career. The hardest achievement on the console of life. You did good down there. This is gonna be a nice little payday, and a whole lot of smug satisfaction. Listen up, we have bad news and good news. The bad news is they did a spot check on the vault, so they know it's been robbed. The good news is they have no idea who or how. The cops are on their way, but you can still make it out undetected if you do exactly what I say. If you're caught now, the shit really hits the fan. Must be tiring running around with all that loot. I've missed this.
Oh, shit!
Nice. Yeah, we actually cleaned out that vault. Holy nuts. You know, we were only supposed to get 19 mil from that, or 1.9 mil. We just run along the rail thingy, gotcha. So we'll run along the rail thingy and the dongle and the dookie. Okay, gotcha. Easy enough.
Remember, they know the vault's been hit, but they don't know who you are or where you are. They have patrols sweeping the whole place, and all the civilians have been evacuated. So if they see you, they'll know it's you. So just stay out of their way, keep your cool, and get to the buyer. The driver has the getaway car in position. I've pinged you the GPS. Get to the buyer, don't bring the cops, and we're home free.
Don't bring the cops, he says.
You should avoid the bulk of the cops this way. The only thing that matters is making it to your ride.
Excuse me. Yeah, I gotta keep clearing my throat. Base plant. Here's one of my favorite cars. Yeah, I understand why he did the loop. Sometimes the helicopter won't spawn, so you got to do a loop around the building to get it to spawn. Of course, I'm the one that falls over. Piece of cake. Alright, now I can get caught up on chat. The hard part's over. We did pretty good. I didn't expect us to get that kind of a take out of the vault. Not bad. Wow, clutch. So the PS5 cost how much? 950 Canadian. Holy nuts, that's expensive. What's that? Cody likes cake. Hey, cake is good. No, but here in Japan, I'm seeing the cheapest that I've seen in Xbox Series X is 72,000 yen. And roughly, with the yen rate being the way it is, that's about $650. $600 to $650. And I'm not paying that much money for an Xbox Series X. Oh, it didn't explode. What's that? Wendy's cake is better? No, I disagree. Imani's cake is better. Imani has the best cake. Well, hold on a minute. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up between Imani and Lupe. So... yeah, Taylor, you're right. It depends. The Microsoft Store right now, they have it for $499, but I don't know if they have it in stock. See that. I think that's going to flag, but we'll find out. Okay. So I'm going to have to go in and fix that later. What's that, Wyatt? Lupe has 0 cakes and 0 melons. Well, that's because she's wearing baggy clothes all the time. All right. Now that that's out of the way, excuse me. Okay, so next thing I want to do, actually, I need to go talk to Lupe, but before we do, Wired, I need you to do me a favor. Instead of blowing us up this time, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to call Merriweather on me. Yeah, Dustin, exactly. Either Imani or Luchador or Lupe. Those 3. So yeah, Wired, I need you to call Merriweather. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Okay, now I'm just waiting. Alright, here they come. I think that's... Yep, here they come. Man, these guys cannot drive. Okay, there should be... Oh, here they come. Oops. Sorry about that. Jeez. It's the auto lock. Got it. Just wanted to see if that still worked. Or actually not sure, but we'll find out. Yay! It does work. It does work. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. It does work. So you can steal a Merriweather Mesa. Pat, hey brother, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. Nice. That's pretty sick. Okay. Oh, I got shot in the face. Wow. All right. Nice. I need to go. I got shot square in the face. Oh my goodness. M Earth. So there are two versions of it, are there? I didn't know that. You've got that's right. They've got a topless one and one with the top. This one has got the top. Okay. All right. Let me go wash my face or something. I look terrible. I got shot square in the face by Merriweather. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, here's the worst.
How you doing?
The worst employee ever right here. Let's grab a soda. But thank you guys for helping out with the heist. Much appreciated. We'll just throw that soda can on the ground.
Peace.
Let's grab the green juice. There we go. I got shot square in the chest, too. That's pretty bad. Styles. Outfits. E-Cola, Clifford. Clifford 2, Diamond Strike. There we go. There we go. So now I don't look too bad. Yeah, Taylor, thanks for helping out with that heist, brother. Much appreciated. And thank you to Wired X as well. That was a pretty decent haul from that heist. I'm impressed. So paintings aren't that bad after all. Okay, because I have a little extra time, let me grab some snacks while I'm standing here. All right. Let's have an impromptu episode of Flipping Cars. What's going on, guys? Oddman 105 here. Welcome to today's episode of Flipping Cars on the Xbox One. Today we're going to be customizing the Merriweather Mesa. And this is the episode, the series where we steal free cars from the street or steal them from Merriweather, customize them to the max, and if we like what we see when we're finished, we'll keep it. And if we don't, we'll sell it. Although I'm not going to sell this one. Let's modify this thing. This is pretty cool. Okay, so armor, 100%. Brakes, race brakes. Engine, full upgrade. Horn, we'll leave standard. Lights, headlights, let's go xenon. I don't think we'll do a neon kit for this. Lost theft. Let's put the tracker on. Or full coverage, that is. Plates, and you guys already know what it is. Black and yellow, baby. Rockstar owes me an Oddman plate. Respray, primary. Let's go... What did I do last time? Metallic. No, the pearlescent was purple on the last vehicle. Oh. Yeah, Dustin, that's a good question. Most of the characters written in the Drug Wars DLC are all cringe, believe it or not, in my opinion. Ah, I know what I did. Okay. Okay, so let's go black. And let's see here. Yep, let's go black. Let's put a bright purple pearl on this one for the primary. Secondary. No! I screwed up. Oh, that's Nene. Hey, brother, what's going on? Stranger, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. Yeah, Cody, exactly. The only character from this DLC that I like is Luchadora. We got to go back to primary. I screwed up. So no, it was not black. Oh, okay. So bright purple. And what was the pearl on that? Light blue. Nah, we're not going to do light blue. That's what it was. Hot pink. That's what it was. Okay. Okay, let's go hot pink on the pearl. The secondary. Let's see. Midnight purple's too dark. That's actually kind of sick right there. That's kind of dope. That's pretty cool right there. Yeah, Wired, I know. I'm aware of that. So I think I'll go, but I don't have all of these colors unlocked at my current level. So I'm going to go standard metallic for the secondary. Ah. Okay, so let's see here. Nope, 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 nope. What's that? You got some cars for me to see? Yeah, Dustin, I'm thinking lime green for the secondary because that looked pretty sick. It did. It looked okay. I mean, I can either go red. Red is kind of meh. It works, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. I'd have to go darker on the red. But I'm thinking... yeah. Either do yellow or lime green. Alright, let's do lime green for the secondary. Yeah, M-Earth, exactly. Decisions, decisions. Nice. Crew emblem. Let's put the crew emblem on the hood. That's pretty cool. Suspension. Not much of a difference there. We'll leave the suspension alone. Transmission, full upgrade. Turbo, full upgrade. Wheels, wheel type. Let's go street, and I think what I want, because I'm kind of going for a street themed build on this one. There we go. That's pretty much what I did for my Dubs to 6x6 build. I just made the Joker's Jeep. Yeah, actually, it looks pretty sick. It looks pretty sick. I like it. And it was free, so... Let's take a look at the off-road tires, just because. I mean, they're okay, but I wasn't necessarily going for an off-road build on this one. Although these aren't bad. These are pretty good. These are pretty good. What's that, Joker? You still here? Yup, this is Joker's Jeep. Yes. I'm definitely going to keep the wheels black. Well, sure, we can send... Oh, Shanae, we can send you an invite. But I'm going to be getting off stream here soon. Yeah, we just finished the Diamond Casino heist, so we're done heisting for the day. I'm just spending a little money customizing a car. This is an impromptu episode of Flipping Cars. So Dustin, you want to lime green the wheels. Let's go, I'll tell you, yeah, because the spare tire is lime green. So I think we can do that. I'll tell you what, let's go with these off-road wheels. Let's get the concave rallies. And let's see here. Wheel color. I'll probably just pass it. There we go. Okay, we can go lime green. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Check that out. I like it. That's nice. And let's see here. Let's put tire design. Hold on a minute. Enhancements. Bulletproof. Tire design. Yep, let's do that. You can't have off-road tires without proper atomic logos on them. So we will absolutely do that. And we don't need tire smoke. The windows, you know, we got to blacken them out. And check that out. Check that. That is nasty. That's sick. I absolutely love it. That's nice. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So when the sun comes up, we'll test drive it. But for now, let's park it. Quandle, thank you, and welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, not bad for a free truck. Not bad at all. I've always wanted to customize one of those. Well, just out of curiosity. So we've got 4 people. All right. I'm up for an impromptu car meet. I'll pull outside right now. Hey, Grampy Goat, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. So Dustin, you think the design tires grip better than the standard off-road tires? Interesting. Yeah, this was just an impromptu episode of flipping cars after completing the Diamond Casino heist. That's all. What the? Ooh, she's wearing shorts and stockings. Hold on a minute. There we go. Now this is a car meet. So Wired, when did you buy this thing? What the? I forgot you could buy this one. When did you get this? Okay, let's go check out Oceanane's garage. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's check it out. Yeah, this was just an impromptu episode of Flipping Cars because I've always wanted to customize one of those. Nice. This thing looks pretty sick with the F1 tires on it. You know, it's too bad that's not a normal option, but you have to glitch those on. That's pretty nice, though. So is this is your muscle car collection here? Okay, hey, Wired X, thanks again for helping out with the heist. We'll see you next time, brother. Take care. Yeah, Dustin, Rockstar and their stupid decisions. The two liveries that we get for the new muscle cars, the new classic cars, you get taxi cab liveries for those cars by unlocking them with the taxi business, but you can't use those cars for taxi business. It's the dumbest decision I've ever seen. No, this is pretty sick. I like this one. I got to take a picture of this. That's pretty nice with those F1 tires on it. Ooh, this is sick. The VSTR. So let me get. Is this midnight blue with the yellow pearl on the VSTR? That's pretty sick. It looks like midnight blue with a yellow pearl, or is it black? That's really nice with those F1 tires. Yeah, Dustin, I like the Arena Wars taxi, but I don't have the patience to grind up to level 25 for sponsorship. Yeah, these are some pretty sick builds. I like these. Nice. Yeah, oh, Shanae, no problem, brother. I got more cars than I know what to do with. Seriously. If anything, I need more parking. so, Grampy Goat, your casino preps have been erased from your board. I would submit a ticket on that because that doesn't make any sense. Did you get any kind of an error message? This. The party bus. I love it. Yeah, Grampy Goat, I would submit a ticket on that because that doesn't even sound right. You know, Rockstar's been having some really weird errors recently. Of course, most recently is this new security flaw that's on PC. I hope you guys watched my video on that. It's very important. Yeah, these are some pretty sick builds. This bus is tripping me out, though. That's hilarious. So, M-Earth, you got 28 garages? Wow, that's a lot of garages, brother. I forgot. I have to count up mine. But I do know that I need more garage space. I definitely need more garage space. So, Shanae, what color is this on the Vamos? That's a really sick color. I like that. So it's just red? That's pretty sick. And we're in garage 2. I have to customize one of these, one of the 9Fs. Excuse me. Oh, so that's our crew color. Nice. That's a pretty sick looking red. Yeah, that's a nice build on the Yosemite. I like that one. Very nice. And this is the new Tulip M100. This is a dope looking car. I like this. I just like the way this car looks. It's that classic 1980s, not overly retro, but it's 1980s muscle car style. A lot of people don't like this car, and I kind of don't understand why, but this is a really nice looking car, in my opinion. When it goes on sale, I'm going to buy one. No, hey, Dustin and Grampy Goat, we should have gotten that 50-car garage by now, but Rockstar is going to drip feed it. It's going to be drip-fed content, so unfortunately, we don't know when we're going to get it. The only drip-fed content we received this week is the new taxi business. We already had the 6x6, the Brigade 6x6. That's nothing new. So we're going to have to wait, unfortunately. Hey, you got anything upstairs? Okay. So yeah, Grampy Goat, Rockstar's, they got their hands full right now. They got that massive security breach on PC that they got to fix. They absolutely have to fix that because it's legitimately not safe to play GTA on PC right now. And that sucks because that's where most of my money is. So what happened to my window tint? Yeah, I gotta fix. Hold on a minute. I gotta fix the tint on my Jeep. This is not even right. Let me fix the tint on my Jeep. Okay, hey Clutch. Have a good night. We'll see you next time, brother. Yeah, I'm going to be getting off stream here shortly. Yeah, Cody, exactly. Like the dealerships were drip fed. Okay, there's my tent. For some reason, my tent was off the car. Alright, my window tint's fixed now. Okay, hey Quando, thanks for stopping in, brother. Good to see you. We'll see you next time. Take care. Yeah, Dustin, you can only have one brigade per character, and that sucks. If you want to buy more than one, you should be able to buy more than one. Yeah, Cody, exactly. Rockstar, fix your window tint. Yeah, I think I also fixed my bumper. You guys and your F1 tires, I'm jealous. Alright. Okay, hey, M-Earth, we'll see you next time, brother. Take care. Yeah, I'm about to get off live stream myself. So what I'm going to do... Let's take this thing back over to the auto shop. Yeah, I don't expect a whole lot in terms of speed out of this thing, so... But the customization turned out nice. I've always wanted to customize one of these. So we're going to head back to the auto shop and sign off. And I'm going the wrong way. Let's go this way. So the next scheduled live stream is going to be this upcoming Wednesday or next Wednesday, Japan Standard Time. So for anyone in North America, oops, for anyone in North America, that's going to be probably Tuesday night. For anyone that's in Europe, that'll be Tuesday morning, or Wednesday morning, I should say. So that's Simeon's. We're a little further down the street. No, not the Buccaneer. Actually, I'll park this thing. I'll park this right in my arcade. And then we'll get out of here. Or I got to park it around back. There we go. Yeah, Cody, pretty much I'm the same way. We don't have the new garage yet, so the only cars that I get, for the most part, they have to be really cheap, or they're the podium cars. They're free. Those are the only cars that I focus on, because I'm literally out of garage space, and I just bought a bunch of garage space too. Yeah, Dustin, I'm going to try Star Trek Fleet Command when I get some time. It looks interesting. Not sure if it's something that I would be able to bring to the channel, but I'll give it a try. So, Cody, that's a good question. That's a very good question. I don't know how I'm going to spend the 212 million that I have on my main PC account, especially now, since the game is broken on PC. But that's a very good question. Yeah, and it's unfortunate because I don't, I don't see anything that's worth spending that kind of money on in the game anymore. So, all right. So let's see here. Outfits. Saved. Okay, here we go. FIB. Okay, and with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I got to go take care of some personal business. So again, I want to thank you guys for stopping by today. Again, if you haven't seen my video on the security breach that's on PC, you guys need to check it out. It's very important. It mostly pertains to PC players, but I think those players that are on PC and console should both watch it. It's very important. And, I didn't think that this problem would get any worse, but it did. So if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. But I'm going to get out of here. Again, the next upcoming live stream will be this coming Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I should say. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And again, if you guys didn't get notifications, then I'd like to ask that you try unchecking and then rechecking the bell icon for notifications. Sometimes notifications don't go out on YouTube's end, and that just happens sometimes. So with that being said, hopefully, I'll see you guys here for the next live stream. Thank each and every one of you for being here today. Much appreciated. Joker, again, brother, you have my condolences. I hope you're feeling better. And I feel for you, brother, seriously. But we're all a family here, so if you need something, you let us know. And for everybody else out there, thank you guys for stopping by. Much appreciated. Cody, yes, as a matter of fact, giveaways here in Japan are a really touchy subject, so because of the legality involved, I would prefer not to do it until I can find a legitimate way to do it without bringing undue scrutiny onto my channel. Because if you violate a giveaway on YouTube, then that can literally kill your channel if you're not careful. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank each and every one of you for being here for today's live stream. Again, thanks for coming in clutch for the channel as always. And if you are new here, thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. And you OGs out there, thanks for being here as always. And Grampy Goat, yes sir, thank you very much for that. Good night, Odd Family. That's right. Please do me a huge favor. Yes, Cody, thank you. 07's in the chat for everyone. Please hit that like button on the way out. Helps out the channel a ton. And again, you guys have a safe and happy weekend. I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. Let's see if I can do the right salute. Nope, that's the wrong salute, buddy. Still the wrong salute. Why, this never works. Hold on a minute. There we go. That's the right salute. It's about time. I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. Please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke. And take care out there. I'll see you all next time. So let's get some music on and sound off the right way.